let's talk about the Cleveland Browns. So, I don't know if you're aware of this, but there's been a lot of talk of Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
And, obviously, I'm in the middle of all of it in terms of you talk about it too much, talk about him too much. I'm a little biased. I've known him since he was a little kid. And one of my favorite people on the planet is his dad. So, and I can't wait to see what happens Friday night when the Browns take on the Carolina Panthers and, obviously tune in to NFL Network for all the latest on all of that. Because, the network is as hot as it gets once preseason action hits. And that starts Thursday night. But this is a big Friday night. The fact that we hear, why wasn't he drafted? How did he drop all those spots? I mean, that was the story of the draft. I've said it before, I've said it again. I do not recall in all of the 20-plus years I've been doing the draft a story that starts from pick one and goes all the way into day three. Mm-hmm. Never seen it before, and it happened this time around in Green Bay. And the fact that Shedeur was taken in the 5th round, and part of the reason why the Browns said they took him was a value that they associated with him for being chosen in the 5th round, and that value became, a reality in part because the Browns were one of the many teams that kept passing on him and took another passer in Dylan Gabriel in front of him. And they had already gotten Kenny Pickett in the fold, and Joe Flacco was there. And how is this all going to work? And then you hear, Shedeur's behind, 4th on the depth chart. Albert Breer has said multiple times on this program, including just yesterday, that, he was the one that came in the most green. And some of this stuff just doesn't add up. Not saying his reporting is off. He's the one who was in Cleveland. He's the one talking to everybody. I mean, obviously, he's got way more knowledge about this thing, boots on the ground, than I would. But, I mean, Pat Shurmur was his OC. It's not like he's not going to get him ready for the pros. And what do you think? Dion was not going to get his son ready for the pros? But, I mean, Albert was saying it's stuff like calling the plays and doing the mechanics in the huddle and all that sort of business, which does happen to a lot of first-year quarterbacks as well. But be that as it may, for whatever reason, I mean, Joe Flacco, as we all know, is top of the flow chart. I do believe he's going to be your week 1 starter. He does give them the best chance to win. He is a guy who won comeback player of the year with this coach and this system just 2 years ago and all that business. Kenny Pickett lost some time with an injury, and the same thing with Dylan Gabriel. Whatever the reason, Shedeur Sanders is going to be the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns on Friday night. And it appears he's going to play most of the game. Kevin Stefanski on this announcement, making it official when it popped free, on the Twitterverse and everything else yesterday.
On the game itself, we got game Friday night coming up. We'll rest some starters. Some players will play. Obviously holding out some guys due to injury, as you know, and then we'll play Shedeur at quarterback. We just signed Snoop Huntley, as you guys saw. We'll get Snoop back up to speed quickly. He's been in a couple different offenses since we last saw him, so he's doing a great job of working at it. But it's a great opportunity for all of our young players in that football game. But with that, I'll take any questions.
Shedeur will start, and will Huntley also play?
We're going to work through it, Tony. I mean, Snoop just got here yesterday, so I just want to see how he's doing with the terminology and all those type of things.
Is there any chance that anybody other than those two
No.
play?
Yeah, at quarterback?
At quarterback?
No.
I mean, what a massive opportunity. Say what you will about preseason. I get it. But if you had told me coming out of the draft, right, that through the OTAs and everything else, Shedeur Sanders was going to start the first preseason game and be the guy. Be the guy. I don't care about there's other injuries or anything like that sort of thing. And Snoop Huntley, again, just got there. So I don't know when you're going to put him in late third, early fourth, just to throw things out there. If you had told me Shedeur Sanders was going to start and be the guy and not have to look over his shoulder, is Flacco coming in? Is Dillon Gabriel there? Is Kenny Pickett there? What a massive opportunity. Massive. Show everyone you can call the plays. Show everyone you can see the protections. Because there's going to be some grown-ass man out there for the Carolina Panthers in front of their home fans who want to show out too. I don't care about preseason, what your thoughts are about it. This is it. What a massive chance for him. I would have signed for that on the spot if I was a Sanders family for Shedeur or whatever. Certainly with, him speeding a couple times and putting himself at risk of not having this opportunity. Well, this is huge. I couldn't be happier for him. Now, proof's going to come out in the pudding. We're going to see it. And let him show that I can hit my back foot and I can read this and I can do that and I can ball out. And I don't want to hear like, he was going against people who are going to be working in the Home Depot in 3 weeks. Because they're trying to make teams. Yeah. And Dave Canales is not doing this just to put the Panthers out there to test Shedeur Sanders. He's testing his own people. This is a competition. This is as high of a competition as you can get for, August 8th. Massive. What an opportunity. Doesn't have to look over his shoulder. He's not wondering who's coming in. You got this, kid. You got it. I love it.
Well, he doesn't have to wonder because they can't come in.
I know.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're hurt, and you can't put Joe Flacco out there because what if he suffers a serious injury?
Well, he's going to be in pajamas.
Now you're screwed for week one.
He'll be in pajamas, as they say. That's Mariucci's phrase for not dressing someone.
I can't imagine that Huntley plays at all if he just got there yesterday.
I can't imagine it either. Let him go. Let him go.
Yeah, let him throw it.
And I feel
30, 40 times.
I feel for Dillon Gabriel that he's
it sucks
that he's hurt. And Pickett, or he got hurt and they decide to be behind. And you consider and say, well, those are the three they don't want to get hurt. So, way to talk about Shedeur again, Rich, because this indicates that he's got no chance. They're not going to have 4 quarterbacks on the roster in their final 53, and so they're protecting the 3 that they really like right now, and they're using Shedeur as cannon fodder. I don't believe it. And if I'm Shedeur Sanders and I'm the rest of everybody in his circle, I'm thinking, this is it. This is what you wanted.
But even if what you said is true, he can at least go out there and show that it's not.
That's right.
And he deserves to be ahead of the other guys.
Hell yeah. And he could actually zoom in front of him. Let's go. Be accurate. Be smart.
Your best ability is availability. And these guys are unavailable.
I love it. I couldn't be happier about this development. Even though, obviously, that it's not great for the other ones who are in I'm sure Pickett wants to get out there. I'm sure Gabriel wants to get out there. And I'm sure Flacco's even itching about it. This is what Joe had to say about this.
Oh, it'll be interesting. I think we'll all be, sitting there watching and be excited for, football to be going real time. And I think he's probably excited about that too. I mean, your first time to go in the NFL, I remember mine. I mean, I didn't get to play until the last 2 minutes of the game, but it's something that he'll remember forever. I mean, most of us have dreamt about this moment, since we were 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. So for him to get a chance to go out there and actually take the field, even though it's preseason, we're all going to be on the sidelines and at home and enjoying it. So,
okay. Myles Garrett was asked about it too, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the way if I was Myles Garrett, this is the way I would show up to the podium
every single time,
shirtless.
This is insane. If you haven't seen this video yet.
All right, roll it.
It's funny. He's optimistic, lighthearted, but he works hard. He takes it seriously, his craft, and he's watching what the others are doing and doing it his own way in which only he can. So, looking forward to see him during these preseason games and how he manages the offense. But I think he looks good, but all the guys look good right now. Yeah,
I'd say that. I can agree. They all look good.
I didn't hear a word he said.
What did he say?
I don't know. I was just.
Does he have to cross his arms too?
So his biceps just look even bigger?
That's fine enough. And then he crosses his arms. Just to... What was he talking about?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Somebody playing hard and trying.
What sport is this?
And protein shakes. And
that's the way I would show up reps. Every damn time.
Questions, anyone? Nope.
Good God.
I don't need to get his shirt on.
If I was him, the only shirt I owned would be a tank, and that would let me get into 7-Eleven because you have to have,
Right,
a,
you have
shirt
to have a
on.
shirt
Oh,
on.
okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I don't think he's getting too many Slurpees, though. That's the
Nah, I
only thing.
mean, he's getting some, maybe water.
I think it's all natural. Whatever's going on. Listen,
Honey packet.
I'm loving it. There, it's going to support him. He's going to feel hopefully, and he's got and it is on Shedeur to take the advantage of this opportunity because it is that. And I'm again, just to put a point on it. Say what you will about preseason. I get it, but for these people who are trying to make a team, it means the world. And they are going to compete, man. And Shedeur has an opportunity. If again, I told you after he dried himself off jumping in that pool to celebrate finally getting drafted. Mm-hmm. If I had said on the draft set he's going to play every snap of preseason week 1, I bet you, Daniel Jeremiah, Charles Davis would have said good. Because he's going to need the reps, and I'm glad that means the Browns are going to give him the opportunity. Now, Joe Klatt might have said something different, but I wouldn't know because he left. As he always does after the night, too. Come on, Joel. No, but he would say the same thing. These reps are as crucial as it get. And it's awesome. I can't wait to see what he does with it. Now, we come on the air on Monday and say, boy, that wasn't great. And he puts himself in a tougher position to make this team. But I don't think that's the way he's going to go into this opportunity. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.